Whew. I scheduled extra time to sleep last night. That was well needed. All right. This is amazing. I love this van. I loved the Ranger, but I love this more. That thing. I gotta set this, get my, cause like, the plan is becoming clear in my mind. So, I want to achieve in the next 30 days, I want an apartment, I want a Michigan driver's license, and then I want business insurance, and I want my maintenance and alterations license, which will allow me to market that I am licensed and insured. That'll also get me a Michigan ID, which will allow, well, the reason I need to get all those things is to get a Michigan ID, I need a permanent address. To get business insurance, I need a Michigan ID and a permanent address. To get my maintenance and alterations license, I need business insurance. And so they're all required to get licensed and insured. But if I can do that in the next 30 days, I will be just turned 18, have a license, be licensed and insured for a handyman business. And I think that's a really good goal. I think I'll be in a really nice position if I do that. Well, finished up that weeding job. It only took an hour. It was just a small condo. I am on to another job that's going to take me the rest of the day. Look at that poison ivy, just destroyed my arm. It's actually, it might be getting a little better now, because it hasn't been too bad. We'll see, but whatever. Just annoying, that's all. This van's loud at the exhaust. I'm kind of making a mental list of stuff to fix on it. And then, I don't know if I'll do it all, but the most important stuff I'll probably work on. Getting going good. Alright, let's go. So, great job. I did mostly handyman work. Something I'm noticing about being able to market myself as a handyman is that people, when you say that, people are able to tell their friends and family a lot easier, because it's like, oh wait, I know what this guy does now. Because before it was like, I don't know what I do, I just do. It wasn't as communicatable. Now I can use it in terms that people are familiar with, and when they have I did see this exercise bike, it does look, I think that's the next, looks pretty nice. I don't know, I don't have the time to pick that up and try to flip it. I wanted to flip that, but anyway, they can communicate it a lot easier, so it's like, oh yeah, I know this guy, he was a really good handyman. So I can kind of give them the language to spread by word of mouth. And so that'll be good. And then I also love meeting clients that just you vibe with. Yeah, this exhaust is loud. But clients, basically, I call them super fan clients, but clients that really have valued your service. And they'll tell everybody they know about it. And I need to figure out how to get more super fan clients and how to consistently provide a high value service. And I think as soon as I can do that, I'll start booking my calendar out. And there's a lot of work. I have so much work to do, not in the business, but on myself, in terms of getting my licensing in order and getting everything else in place from a business perspective. But I hope to keep doing work and pay for all the business stuff, because like I want to put, I'm expecting to put like 10 grand into tools, and then I'd like to upgrade a van in maybe like 6 months or so. That's like about a $10,000 range, price on a van, and that's already $20,000, and so I have places for my money to go. Not only that, to deck out this van and do repairs and get everything working efficiently on this is going to take hours and hours and hours, and just like Same with, it's going to take 60 hours to get my contractor's license. So there's a lot of work to be done. I'm going to go, it's only 7, so I'm going to go park in a gas station or something and figure out what I want to do with the rest of the night. I think today's total, and I noticed I haven't been like recapping every day's total as much, because it's not as important now. It's more important to, I'm playing more longer term, so if I don't make a ton of money one day, it's not a big deal, because like yesterday I think I made $75, but I got everything in order to get the van. So in a way, yesterday I made more progress than any of the other days, but I didn't profit as much. So the daily profit is not quite as important anymore. Now, of course, I still want to make as much as I can each day. I think today was a 130 plus 25, 155, which is at my minimum that I've been shooting for at least $100 a day. But anyway, got a lot of stuff to move forward, and I kind of need to prioritize what I want to focus on first. And yeah, this handyman business will hopefully be a lot more strategic, and I'll become, basically just get a lot more strategic about how I approach everything. Okay, I've been doing some thinking. I'm gonna go wash my laundry because I have no clean clothes right now, so that's like an immediate thing. But as far as the wider play of how I'm gonna prioritize my time, I'm gonna find a place to rent for less than $700 a month or around there. Line that up for when I think I'll have the deposit available and first month's rent. So I'll be like, hey, I can move in. At this point, it would probably be October 1st at the earliest. That's the soonest I could get rent money together. So I can move in at October 1st, line up the apartment, like actually go and like see it, talk to the guys, run them through the situation, whatever, line that up, and then keep working, keep saving money, and that'll be what I'll focus on doing. Filling my time is going to be going through Facebook posts, Facebook Marketplace, whatever, probably Facebook groups as well. Wherever I need to reach out to find somebody to rent with, start talking to them. I'm not going to rent unless their vibes feel... I feel like getting in an apartment situation where I don't like the roommates would be pretty annoying. So I'm going to try to be pretty particular with who I decide to rent with, and reserved in that regards. I would just set my move-in date to October 1st, because that's when I'll have money put together. And then from there, there's a lot of other work to be done, but I will start seeing what I need to do to get my Michigan driver's license. Shouldn't be too complicated. After that, I'll get insurance lined up. So like, what do I need to do to get business insurance? I'll probably also insure my tools once I have tools built. But like, once I have enough money saved for the first 2 months of rent, or first month and deposit, then I'm gonna start investing into tools and the van. So everything's gonna go into fixing this bad boy up. So beginning of October, ideally I'll be in an apartment, and until that point I'm not going to have much money to put into the van, but all of October I can invest my money into the van because I'll have, that month of rent paid, which is okay. I would like to invest in the van sooner rather than later, but I think getting an apartment's important so I can start the process on getting my license. And not only that, it would be nice to have a place to stay, or like be able to shower and stuff and go somewhere consistently at night. Because at that point, and I'd probably change the channel series name. I don't know for sure, but at that point, I'm just a normal guy that's honestly just a normal guy. So that would be interesting. I think it makes sense to get an apartment because just to get everything else in order, it's way harder without having an address that I have access to for renting, or have access to for getting mail shipped and being able to provide proof of residency. I could have opened a bank account at a credit union here. Plus, there's a lot of doors that open when I have an address and a place to stay here. And on top of that, should give some time back, just because showering and stuff will be more efficient, and I can eat breakfast using groceries I buy and things, make coffee, which right now I spend $90 a month on coffee, which I know is a lot, but honestly I think it's worth it, just because I love each and every coffee I have, and it's one of those things where it costs a little bit of money, but if it helps me be able to work every day and consistently because that's the other thing, when I drink coffee I have energy. So when it helps me work every day towards my goals, that's something where it might be pricey, but in the grand scheme of things, the kind of extra satisfaction I think is worth it to me personally. So I'll probably keep paying for coffee, but again, looking at some of those benefits to renting, I like the idea of getting a van set up, but the address is the big one. I've looked into a lot of different options of doing it, like mail forwarding from my Montana PO box, renting a PO box here. The insurance does not look at a PO box rental the same as you just can't put it in for that. And I want to get business insurance as soon as I can, because one, I'll be insured, and that's good in itself, but two, in order to get my maintenance and alterations license, I need to have business insurance to get that license. And so to bring all those things together, I think just getting an apartment is going to be the easiest way to do that. And I think it'll be cool to have a place to stay every night and not have to live out of a vehicle. I think there's also some time efficiencies just with showering and stuff. So I see some benefits. And then I'm also set through the winter, and I don't need to build the van into a winter rig. So because of those reasons, I think I'm planning on getting an apartment at this point. It just makes sense, and people will trust me more too when it's just I'm a normal guy working out of an apartment. So yeah, that's the plan going forward, hopefully. So ideally I'll be in an apartment in the next 2 weeks. So yeah. Well, I hit laundry, and boy, oh boy, have I been hustling. Spinning the table, sending messages, working leads. Okay, it's actually more dramatic than it is, but I got a place to stay. I'm meeting with the person in 5 days. That's them messaging. I'm gonna walk their dog 5 days a week for 30 to 45 minutes in exchange for cheaper rent, which the rent is $550 a month plus DTE, which will bring it to $630 a month. Pretty adequate. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be able to move in October 1st. So in about 10 days. I'm going to look at the place before doing anything. Meet the person. I flipped furniture for 3 months. So like finding cheap pieces, cleaning them, reselling them, making mega profits. And I'm going to help them get a better couch for their living room, because they were like, if we're moving, yeah, because they were like, my couch isn't very nice and I want a new one. And I was like, I flipped furniture, I can help with that. So figuring out how to weasel some value adds in there. So I'll be walking her dog and getting a sofa lined up. And I got a cargo van, so I can fit it in. It's not going to be, well, I can put it up top. It'd be a little bit sketchy, but it'll be okay. But anyway, apartment coming together very quickly. I will need to get money together so I can actually pay for everything. But as soon as I get money together, that's probably checked off the list. If something were to happen, I'll go back to networking and I'll find somewhere else to go. This person seems like a decent roommate, pretty laid back. You know, I need to meet her in person, obviously. It's all over Messenger, but we'll see if we can make something happen. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out and I have to find somewhere else. But when I have the money together, I don't think it'll take that long, because I've been looking at, I've been having some luck already just based off of this marketplace. So I mean, I don't think I'll struggle too hard to find a place. I just don't have a credit score, so that will be a big thing. But besides for that, it should be okay. All right, got the van set up. I'm gonna hit the sheets. Weeding tomorrow. Just one job, and then I'm gonna eat dinner with Dante, which will be sick. I'm kind of excited for that. Hopefully get to talk to his family and stuff. That'll be cool. Yeah, I mean, good day. Made $160. Pushed a needle forward on getting an apartment. Rather large needle on getting an apartment, actually. Unless something changes, I should have an apartment October 1st. So in like 10 days. I just gotta get the money together, which would be about $1,200. So got some work to do there, but that in mind, we'll be saving. Mostly, I don't know, I'm mostly gonna be saving, so I won't be doing a ton of upgrades to the van. Probably. Oh shoot, I'm sucking. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.